What is going on, guys? My name is Freak, and welcome to some information about the next Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It just all got released today. All of this information is from Charlie Intel. It just happened after the Warzone live event that just happened earlier today. Also, there are more live events that are going to be happening, the same one throughout I think the next 4 days. I'll leave those in the description below. If you guys missed it, you weren't on at that certain time, you can go there and there'll be another playlist for you. It's a certain period of time that you need to be on, but if you can make those timestamps, then you'll be able to get this goodies that came along with that event. Now, talking a little bit about the bundles today for pre-order, you have the normal $60 pack, and I believe you have the $70 game version, which is the next-gen version. But I heard that if you're playing a PS4 or Xbox One currently, and let's say you buy just the normal $60 base game, obviously you're going to get the Woods bundle and stuff that for the pre-order bonus, but you're also needing to pay $10 if you upgrade from the PS4 to PS5 edition, or vice versa with the Xbox. And I also saw on Twitter that they said that Activision said it was going to be free to upgrade, but then on some websites it says it's going to be a $10 thing. I don't know what it is, but the $70 version of this game is the next-gen version, so maybe you'll have to pay $10. Who knows? It's just up in the air at this point. But what we really want to talk about is the Ultimate Edition of this game, which is the $90 one that includes a Land, Sea, and Air pack, which is basically just an operator skin, weapon blueprints, and vehicle skins. And let's get into those right now. So the first one you see is the Land theme pack. You got this guy that's you know, all gillied up, sort of, with a head mask. Not really all gillied up, but like this, he's kind of got like a hive over his face, I guess. It's like a mesh face camouflage thing. And he also has like the sawed-off shotgun, which is the sucker punch. And then you get a red bear skin for a tank, which is interesting. I thought there wasn't going to be ground war in this game. That's what the rumor said. But it seems like there is going to be ground war. At least from the trailer today, it seemed like that multiplayer a little bit was... It has to be, I would say, a ground war, or maybe even just Warzone map. I don't know what we exactly saw today in that trailer, but interesting. The next one is going to be the Sea, which looks like it's like kind of like an M16A4 maybe variant, or blueprint. And then you got the Sea Diver guy with kind of, I don't know, it looks like he's just going to go out for a dive. And then you also got the Leviathan skin with the boat, which looks pretty sick. It's got like a little turret on the front. That looks really cool. I think we saw that in the trailer also today. Interesting pack one is the Air. Now, this is obviously a pilot skin. The wingman looks sick. I believe that's an M1911. But the cool thing here is the Death Dealer skin. That looks like either, I don't know, either it's going to be a kill streak or maybe something you can fly in Warzone, or if we get ground war in this, I hope we get ground war in this. That's a really fun game mode. But the helicopter looks pretty beefy, I'm not going to lie. It looks like something you wouldn't just fly around, let's say in Warzone, like we have those dinky little helicopters that just do passengers. This looks like something that's actually built for combat. It has rockets, it looks like it has some guns on the side, so this is going to be very interesting to see what that is all about. Now, the next information that we have here is creating your own character in Black Ops Cold War. This is an interesting one because apparently they are going to allow fans to create your gender, your name, your identity, your backstory, and so much more. And you can also erase things. So if you put in information, let's say you want to actually put real information or make up a false narrative of your character or something, you could take that out of your dossier and make it redacted or unredact certain parts to kind of build your character up, which is going to be interesting because I don't know how this is going to play in. They didn't really show any like playable characters, like if you were going to be Woods or Hudson. So this is interesting that you're actually going to play as your own character, your own pure cosmetics. I bet you're going to be able to bring in stuff from the store, blueprints from the store. So it's probably going to give a more replayability to the campaign while doing it this way, so you can kind of like have a little fun with it and have your own background for your characters. So that's gonna be really cool, really interesting to see how that's gonna play out. Now, since we're talking about characters, we want to talk about the characters that are in this game. Frank Woods, Hudson, Mason are all going to be returning. Obviously, we saw in the trailer today. Raven Software wanted to build off of this, and if you guys didn't know already, this takes place after Black Ops 1 timeline, which is super cool, really interesting. They added some new characters: Russell Adler, Helen Park, Lazar Zule, I think is how you say that person's name, and Lawrence Sims. But there is a new guy, which is Raven Software wanted to put it as an American monster. Russell Adler is the American monster, and he has a dark charisma when shown. And Adler has demons from the past that will haunt him, including Vietnam, which is sick. Super sick. I think that's what we saw in the trailer, where the dude's like falling through multiple floors, and there's a red door. Super cool. I love that stuff in Black Ops 1 when Mason was tripping out on the chair. What do the numbers mean, Mason? It was super sick. Super excited about that and seeing what happens. The sad thing is, I want to tell you guys today, James C. Burns apparently is not Frank Woods in this game, which is sad. He sounds exactly like him, looks very similar to him, but he's not him, which is very, very disheartening. Because James C. Burns, man, he's Woods, dude. He's Woods in my eyes. Now, talking about more about the campaign, there are multiple endings. This is probably going to be super, super similar to how Black Ops 2 was, where there's multiple decisions and choices. Probably not so, like, obvious to make. I would hope that they're not just like two presses of a different button that you can make that will change an event. I hope they're kind of like in-game, kind of like how we saw when Woods had to shoot Menendez, but it was actually Mason, and if you shot Mason in the head, he would die throughout the campaign of Black Ops 2, but if you shot him in the leg, he would survive. I hope it's more of those type of playable things, so you don't really get too caught up and you're like thinking about it more. I hope it's more natural and happens to the point where it's like, oh, so I probably shouldn't have done that, or I should have done that, or I should have went there, should have got that. It's going to be super cool to see how the overall story plays out and see how your friends do and how other people do online, streamers, so on. We're enough talking about the campaign. It's all about the cross-play, free DLC, and the Battle Pass. Now, the Battle Pass, obviously, if you pay $90 for the game, you're going to get the Battle Pass straight off the bat. It's $10, not really super necessary unless you want the other skins like we talked about before. But this is going to be super sick. I'm going to tell you guys right now, Zombies is going to be free this time around. That is insane. That's a big, I want to give a big round of applause for all of the Zombies community out there. I love Zombies. I've been playing Zombies since day one. And this is, I'm so excited because Black Ops 4 kind of flopped for me, to be honest. And I think it flopped for a lot of the community. There was only maybe 1 or 2 maps on that game that were good. And it's very rough now to have a community buy map packs, especially if a lot of the community plays it before you, especially with the exclusivity deal with the PlayStation, and then previous was the Xbox. It's just, when you see it, you kind of don't want to play it anymore. So it's better to give it all free for everyone. And this is going to be super cool because then they can add all the stuff to the store that they want to sell, and then you can use that into Zombies, which is going to be super cool. I can't wait to see what happens with this. Hopefully they still give us 4 maps for Zombies, maybe more, who knows. And the amount of devs that are actually working on this game are kind of insane, because we thought before that this game was going to be horrible. It was going to be ran over 2 years. They're not going to finish it. It's going to come out like a sloppy mess. I mean, it still can come out as a sloppy mess. That trailer could have just been made maybe a month ago or something, but it looks pretty polished compared to what we saw even with Modern Warfare's trailer, so it seems pretty good. But we got Treyarch, Raven, High Moon, Beanox, Activision, Shanghai, and Sledgehammer Games all working on it. Crazy, crazy, crazy times that we will live in if you like Call of Duty. Now, the last thing I want to note here at the end of this video is that all of the content that you got from Modern Warfare, from the store, from the Battle Pass, from everything you got challenge-wise, will be transferring over to Black Ops Cold War. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if the new map is going to in Warzone is going to allow you to use every single gun from Modern Warfare and every single gun from Black Ops Cold War. I don't know how that's going to work. That's going to be a lot of different metas playing at once and a lot of different guns to balance. It's going to be super rough. Or if they're going to take a new map from Black Ops Cold War, and then they're going to take the map currently that we play in Warzone right now, and they're going to be 2 separate Warzone maps. One's going to be the Cold War guns, and one's going to be the Modern Warfare guns. I think maybe that's probably the way to balance this out a little bit more. I don't know how they're going to do it. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is all the information that we have currently about the cool things that are happening around the corner for us on November 13th. We also have the, I think it's like the September 9th is going to be the reveal trailer for multiplayer for this game. So that's going to be really cool. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to this. Let me know if you guys are excited. If not, let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye. Love you.